Good morning, and welcome to Tottenham Happy Gold, your hope and hope games match content and matches today. This morning, the world of back to 2021 for a game against Nottingham Forest. Who's going to win back at their lane? Hi, good morning, and welcome to Tantrum Gold. This morning, we're going back to 70-71, Tottenham Hotspur versus Nottingham Forest for the first division. First thing I want to wish our great captain and the most successful player in our history, Steve Perriman, a very happy 70th birthday this morning. Not sure if he was in this game, I think he was, but I'd like to wish everyone here at TTP a very, very happy birthday. And beside me is the man who could have been Bill Nick's right-hand man for tactics and getting players in. It's my mate, your mate, Cooper. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing very well here, thanks, Dermot. You sounded a little bit quiet and a little bit robotic at the moment, but well, hopefully that sorts itself out soon enough.
Is that better?
Yeah, that's better.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay,
Yeah,
no,
throat's a bit dodgy this morning. Sorry, everyone.
no worries.
And it's not because of too much vodka either, by the way.
I'm not even. I'm not. Oh, now you say that. Here we go. Anyway, morning, John Fitzpatrick. Saying Coy's looking forward to another great show. So are we. Just hope we can do one.
Yep.
And Adam's in as well. Morning, mate.
Morning, Adam.
As Dermot said, I've got Tottenham Hotspur playing Nottingham Forest from 1971.
Yes, just to say no Ben this morning.
Yep.
Ben from the coffee shop seems to have disappeared at the moment, but we will be getting back to it.
He's certainly been a bit poorly the last few days, so hopefully he's on the way back quite soon. And John saying just hello to Adam as well. And let's do a little thank you to Duck Jive 1 and Simon at Duck Jive 1 for use of the game we're about to show. As usual, if you want to see the game with its original commentary, nip over to his channel there. We'll leave the link up in the banner at the bottom of the screen here for a while.
I'll put the link up in the chat as well in a minute. I'll do that actually now in a minute. I'll do that now.
Fair enough.
If you want to
should we just get straight into it? And
yeah, go on then. Yeah, get it out.
All right. And there we go. Oh, nice bit of actually for 70-71, this all in colour and everything. Was half expecting to see black and white.
Could you go back so I can do the team over?
I've got the team on the banner at the bottom there. Let's do that for a little while first. Jennings, Kinnear, Knowles, Mullery, England, Beale, Perryman, Neighbour, Peters, Gilzean and Shivers. And that's a pretty good lineup, isn't it?
It is. Big up, Aaron. How are you this morning? Nice to see you, and thank you for joining. God, what was his name?
What's that?
Oh, was that Dickie Davis?
Oh, the presenter.
Yeah.
Yes, I think it was. That would mean it's ITV, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Adam saying big up, John. Hope you're well. And Ben can get better soon. Yes, hopefully Ben can get better soon.
I love it. And Aaron says, love the early morning shows, coffee and Spurs. You can't beat it. No, you can't beat it at all.
And there we go. There's the link for Duck Jive 1 again.
Yeah.
And not bad graphics for 1971, says Adam. Yeah, I agree. You're half expecting this, just the white writing on the screen.
This used to be a show on Sky Sports back in the 90s, I think. It used to be called Sky Sports Gold. It used to show all the old matches.
That's right.
They'd only stopped it after a season or two. Look at that one. Peters. Oh, no, yeah.
Spurs so far.
Yeah. This was
this Forest team won't be that great at the moment. It's not like the heydays of Brian Clough yet.
No, that is for sure. That's my kingdom.
It wasn't a shocking Forest side though. It was still certainly capable of pinging the ball around a bit. But we had a lovely forward line.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? Absolutely great side this Tottenham. So I won the League Cup this year, if I remember.
Was it 71, 72? Yeah, I think we did, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Pitch in actually good condition for a change.
Yeah. It looked absolutely perfect, didn't it?
Not so much sunshine there, you can see.
Mm. Oh, Nelly.
Yeah, it's definitely all Spurs.
Game, actually. And the team had Hartleys, Jennings, Kinnear, Knowles, Motherley, England, Beale, Harriman, Neighbour, Peters, Gilsey, and Martin Sugars up front. And again, I apologise for my voice. It's gone a bit funny this morning, so I do apologise a bit.
Well, what's that? 3 good chances already.
Mm.
Oh yeah, I suppose we are doing highlights anyway, so it's going to seem like they're coming thick and fast. But yeah, it's a bit before our sort of time, really. Yeah. This, I mean, I would have been a year old at best.
I wasn't even until day. Did you read out Aaron's day?
Yeah, we've got Aaron Dove saying, "Hey Goober, I watched Escape to Victory highlights of them of the match on YouTube last night. It was brilliant. Ozzy was bringing the skills or brining? Is that a slang phrase? I don't know.
Yeah, slanging. Yeah, slang is bringing.
All right, brining the skills. Yeah, he does a lovely the sort of the one where he's on the run and flicks the ball up over his head. As I always tried to master that skill and I could never get it right. Oh, it does mean bringing up the skill, bringing in the skills. Yeah, of course. Brining sounds like it should be sort of Irish phrase to me, a slang phrase.
70-71, wasn't it, this season?
It was. Just waiting for the breakthrough. Oh, close. Just waiting for the breakthrough now. There's goals in this team, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, there always was.
Looks like Alan Mallory giving a bit of commentary there. Might have to watch this with the original commentary on again.
Yeah, just a quick league where they finished that year. They finished 6th in the first division, just behind Arsenal.
Boo.
By a point, but they qualified for the Europa Cup. Arsenal didn't. Yay! The League Cup, of course, went all the way. No, they didn't. They got knocked out the semi-final stage of the League Cup.
Was it the season after?
Yeah.
All right, yeah.
No, this was 71-72. Why am I going for the one? Yeah.
Always seeming to find a lot of space here, all of the players.
Mm.
You'd get you wouldn't find that lack of pressing nowadays.
No, and it's like it's the great Bill Nick way of playing, isn't it?
It is. It is.
Which is a sign of league. Was it 4 years later he resigned?
Yeah. There we go.
Martin Peters 1-0. And it's great Martin. Yeah, there's Martin Peters.
Yep, good shag.
What a signing for us, though.
He was, but then Jimmy Greaves going out of the club at the same time, so it's sort of bittersweet sort of. But no, he did really well for us anyway, so we can't really complain. A lot of people rating Shivers and Peters as like some of their favourites and the favourite forwards. You can see why they got a nice little understanding after a while with playing together.
Yeah, they do.
keep seeing the long ball though, and I'm thinking, oh, there's going to be Steve Archibald chasing that down ahead, about 6 yards ahead of everybody else.
The first of the attack. Oh, well defended by Tottenham. And of course, in this team was a young Steve Perryman, and it was his birthday today. So, very happy birthday to Mr. Perryman, our skipper of our generation. The most successful Tottenham player ever to win trophies at the club.
Yes, indeed.
I think he's won 2 League Cups, 2 FA Cups, and 2 League Cups, 2 League Cups, 2 FA Cups, 2 UEFA Cups. So 6 trophies as a Spurs player, plus a Charity Shield, I think, too, in the 81-82 season.
Mark Cousins saying, "Morning, lads. Sorry, I'm late. Been rewatching my Irish Hotspur debut. Yeah, you did well, mate.
You did very well, Mark.
Absolutely.
It was a great watch, wasn't it?
It was.
It really was.
I did that after my debut as well. I thought, oh, I hope I didn't look like a complete tit on that. So rewatched it, and it went all right.
Yeah.
What did you think of your debut, Mark? That'll be the interesting question.
Yeah. Oh, I remember my debut. I was nervous as hell going on. I was first on as well, which is sort of like a baptism in fire. Brilliant goal, absolutely brilliant.
Certainly was.
That is Martin
Shivers, yeah. Quickly, Adam there saying Jimmy Greaves leaving must have had a huge impact on the club. Yeah, can't. I mean, he's one of the greatest players of all time, so it's gonna have an impact.
I mean, but Bill Nick knew what he was doing. He built another great side without him, so
exactly.
And maybe the drinking and maybe his off-field activities will get a bit too much for him.
Aaron Dove saying, "I'm really digging these groovy Brian Hill haircuts. I can picture a Lambretta on a Vespa trip to Brighton after the game to smash up some West Ham rockers." Oh, what was that film? Quadrophenia, wasn't it? With the no, hang on, was that a different one? Or am I thinking of Brighton Rock? I'm trying to think of there's a well-known film all about that subject, isn't there?
I can relate to Adam. I can relate to Adam's comment. He says, "I couldn't bring myself to watch my debut. I hate watching myself on camera. I hate hearing myself on camera. I can't I can't rewatch an episode because I hate the sound of my own voice."
How do you think we feel? We hear you all the bloody time, mate.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. You get to listen to a pair of you.
Adam's
Quadrophenia.
Adam's far better than me. Adam is far better than me. He's a better host than I am. Does brilliantly on Tottenham and top with the 2 guys.
And Adam saying, "Same, don't. I can't stand my own voice. I think it's shit." Adam, you do fine, mate.
I've heard you, Adam. You're grand. Another go for Spurs.
Irish is a really nice accent to hear for a lot of us. It's always been a sort of gentle accent.
And who got this goal? Who got the third one?
I wasn't paying attention.
I was. It was. I think it was. I think Martin Shivers got the second one. And then Aaron says, "Adam, go to Aussie or Kiwi, mate. The chicks will dig your accent."
Yeah. And if you got an English accent, go to America. They love that.
And if you've got a Southern accent, go to Newcastle because they dig that as well. For some reason.
Newcastle, really?
Yeah. Experience, Cougar. Experience. With my accent.
Oh, yeah, right.
They digged it for some reason. I don't know. Adam said, "Thanks, Cougar." Adam says, "Aaron Dove, I know where I'm going next summer." So I'll be joining you.
John Fitzpatrick saying the Kerry accent has to be my favourite.
Yeah, it's nah. The Kerry accent is nice, but I think the favourite accent for me is the Mayo accent. But I like the Dublin accent as well.
What's the Terry Wogan accent?
Oh, he was from. Oh, I don't know.
Because he was always so softly spoken. I mean, everybody in Britain knows Terry Wogan.
And it's half time here. Tottenham 3, not the Forest nil. Look at that, straight into the second half, straight away.
No messing there.
Nope.
Adam agreeing with yes, John. And
Aronson, Cork. Cork's a good accent. Of course, Mick Collins again was from Cork, from the West Cork, from Clonakilty in West Cork. I did my family tree. This is a true story. And my ancestor come from a place called Coombe Mountain, which is a mountain right on West Cork, next to the Atlantic Ocean, well, next to the sea. And it was like 4 rows of houses on each side of this mountain. So, about 15 years ago, a cult moved in, and they're still there to this day. For some reason. But yeah, my ancestors come from Coombe Mountain, where you either leave Coombe Mountain and go down to Cork, or you stayed in Coombe Mountain the rest of your life and never saw civilization again.
You sure it wasn't Mordor?
No, it was Coombe Mountain.
Fair enough. Mark Cousins saying, I was nervous coming on here, let alone the mothership, because I talk like a Wurzel many hours. Well, it's my part of the world too. Thing is, I keep going back to seeing some London friends. So I think I've got an accent halfway between at times. Not sure how much of a Wurzel I sound, but naturally I would be as well, Mark. So don't worry about that.
No, you sound bad, Mark. We got Andrew Bailey in this morning.
What's that?
Andrew Bailey's in this morning.
Oh yes, Andrew is indeed. Morning, you two lads. Good morning, Andrew. All right. Good to see you, mate. Hope things are going well for you.
Yeah. Adam, Aaron Doug, my 2 best friends are from Cork, so I have my fair share of that place. Yeah, nothing wrong with Cork. Cork's a good place. My sister-in-law lives in Cork.
Aaron Dove saying, Mr. K told me that no one can understand me, but they like my tone. I don't know if that's an insult or a compliment. Yeah, I'll take it as a compliment.
Yeah, I would. Alan Mullery just got Tottenham's 4th goal there. With this beauty of the shot outside the area. Look at that. Look at that.
That's a nice clean strike, isn't it?
It is.
Harry Kane will be proud of that one.
And Buckley's on for Martin for Nottingham Forest. And there is Alan Mullery in the corner there, you see.
Aaron Dove saying Cooper is 3 foot tall and comes from the Shire. That's correct. Yeah. And I've definitely got hairy feet.
Yeah. If you are enjoying this stream, please like and subscribe. We would love to get to 200 before the new year. That's our aim. So we're up to now 171, I think. So we're how many weeks short, Cooper?
29 more people. That would be an absolute dream to reach 200 by the new year, right?
Yeah. We did go up to 184 last night, and then suddenly we're down to 171 this morning. So it's slightly worried.
They probably subscribed and then looked back and found some of our little owl sessions and they thought I'm out of it quickly.
Yeah, I think you keep calling me an alcoholic doesn't help either, you.
You're drinking now, mate.
It's lemonade.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah, you can also follow us on Instagram. You can also follow us on Twitter, on Tantrum, and you can follow us on Facebook as well. I'll let you read that first.
Oh, Adam's just saying this channel deserves 200 subs. It'll be nice. Deserve or not, it would be very nice if we did. Would be really appreciative.
And if people do want to donate, they don't have to, but if people do want to donate through, where can they do that?
We've got a link somewhere on the page. I'll never remember where it is now, but
I'll redo it again. That's all right. It's on the top of the page, the link. And also you can find it on our YouTube channel, and that's another goal for Spurs, and that is
Jimmy
Pierce.
Pierce.
Yeah. Yeah, the link's there on the page there, and it's also on the top of the YouTube channel as well. As I say, you don't have to, but anyone that goes to donate, the money goes straight back into the channel. So thank you very much for that.
He really put his laces through that finish.
Yeah, he did. Spurs are rampant here. Really playing the Bill Nick way.
Mark Cousins, my local team, if they were winning, sing, "Ooh, ah, it's a massacre." Of course, in a Somerset accent. Yes, ooh, ah, it's a massacre.
Oh, good over. Nottingham Forest haven't really attacked as much, have they, in this game?
They're not. They weren't a bad side. It's just we've
No.
got some really classy players on display. That's
Also, you can find us on Twitch. We're streaming live there as well as we're streaming here on YouTube. So if you want to find us over there, it's Tottenham Tantrum Gold, all one word, and you'll find us over there as well. That's a great Pat Jennings.
big Pat Jennings, no gloves again. That's what we should have a competition: gloves or no gloves.
Well, nobody wore gloves in the early 70s, even the 60s.
But then, didn't we see it the other day where they were?
Yeah, they started coming in the late 70s, early 80s.
No, it was a match from much earlier. It surprised us.
I think you were. If it was raining, they would have worn them because the slip would be in ball. I think just to give them a bit more.
Yeah, could be that. Could be that.
Yeah. Oh, Winky's back. I haven't seen Winky for a little while, but we'll get up Crispies. Have your guys read the Glory game, Hunter Davis? I have. It's a brilliant read. Would recommend it to anyone. So have you read it, Cougar?
No, I can't say I have.
And then we've got Winky here. I'll let you read this out.
Winky saying I was man of the match versus the Bin Dippers. Ballon d'Or coming my way. You know what? I hope it is.
I hope so.
That'll be the ultimate comeback story, then, wouldn't
it? Can you let us know if Delhi's going to Newcastle? And how's Delhi feeling? And there we go again, Jimmy Pierce.
Jimmy Pierce again. Yeah. I don't really know much about Jimmy Pierce. I just know he was in that sort of era between early 70s and late 70s. I don't think he could have been at the club too long.
I'll find out for you. Just give me a minute.
Good finish, though.
Yeah, it is.
Half expecting them to get more goals now. Always admire the fact that teams like Forest will keep ploughing away no matter, even 6-0 down, they're still giving it a go. Just a lack of quality on things. Having said that, Pat Jennings to the rescue there. What else we got here? Winky saying, oh, hang on, wait, let's get this back to Mark Cousins. Weren't the gloves just cloth, not the baseball gloves they wear today? Yeah, they were back then.
They were like gloves you wear out in the snow or something like that.
Yeah. John Fitzpatrick, Winky, how have you managed to turn your form around? And Winky replies with, me and Delhi going for a manicure today. We don't think about the future, only the now and how pretty we are on Instagram. Yeah.
I also want to know, how's Delhi's Iron Man helmet? Jimmy Pearce, you wanted to know. Only played for one club. Only
Really?
played for Tottenham. Yeah. It was a one-man club from 1965 to 1973. 108 appearances, 21 goals for us. And he won the...
Got used so sparingly. He was sort of just a good squad player, but then by the looks of it.
He won the 71 League Cup, the 72 UEFA Cup, and the 73 League Cup. So he won three medals.
Haul, is it?
No. He actually retired through injury in 1973.
So, fair enough.
He made a total of 193 appearances for the club, including 53 substitutes, scoring on 35 occasions.
Winky replying to John Fitzpatrick, who turned his form around with yeah, okay. I think that might get shown up on some sort of random drug test, but
well, maybe it's special cocaine. Maybe it's special.
Maybe it's a special orange juice, eh?
Yeah, a bit like my special lemonade.
That's right. Are Tottenham playing today? Asks Adam. Sorry,
playing tomorrow. West Ham at home tomorrow. In the League Cup.
And Carl Simpson, morning, gents. Morning, Carl. Glad to see you with us again, mate.
Morning, Carl. Thank you for joining us.
I think we're coming up to the end of the match now, aren't we?
Yeah.
That's what you call the definite consolation goal, isn't it?
It is. A goal that we shouldn't have conceded, to be fair.
Yeah, the manager will be disgusted.
And then they are walking off the pitch, off to McNamara's band, I think, wasn't it? That's the tune in them days.
Right. Okay, we're special. Adam says special cocaine in the orange juice. Yes, yeah, definitely. Right. Well, that's the little match we have planned for today. We've got another one lined up if necessary, but there's a bit to talk about at the moment, isn't there?
Oh, you lead the way. You lead the conversation away.
I mean, we were all talking about the UEFA decision yesterday.
Oh, don't get me started, please, on the UEFA. What a load of bunch of wankers. Seriously, God.
What do people in the chat think about us being thrown out of Europe? Do you think it's a good thing, or do you share my opinion that it's a disgrace and I'm really angry about it?
John Fitzpatrick has asked this question. What was the greatest night at the Old Lane? Oh, that's a good one. I'll let you go first on that.
Well, for me, it's the 1984 second leg of the UEFA Cup against Anderlecht, and I've never known the ground rocking like it was that night. Capacity was supposed to be something like 40,000, something around there, 36,000 even, but it felt like there was about 80,000 people in there. It was just absolutely mental. Yeah, loved it. That was it for me. Drama, tension, absolute jubilation. It was all there. Went through it that night.
3 nights for me. 1984 UEFA Cup final. The 5-1 on the 5-1 against Chelsea, and then we beat the enemy to reach the League Cup final in 2002. Glenn Hoddle was manager. Pardon me, and we beat the old enemy 5-1. That for me was 3 great nights at the Lane. So I hope that answered your question, John. Carl said UEFA's decision is an absolute joke.
Yeah.
What the hell do they want us to do? It's UEFA against, I think, Premier League clubs, to be fair, some of them. Not against the likes of Man United and Liverpool, but the likes of us and possibly West Ham and all the other lower clubs. It's a disgrace. It really is. It's not a decision. They were bribed, they were corrupt, rents get them money, and I think it's just another joke. And I think we should qualify for the Champions League and stick it up to them.
Well, as far as I'm concerned, we've become the first club to be penalised for following
doing the right thing.
Yeah. So, how ridiculous is that? Sent it on Irish Hotspur last night as well. UEFA could have just said, let's have your fixture list for Spurs, and same for Rennes, and they could have picked something that looks fair for both clubs and just say you're playing then. That would have solved it. No problem.
Yeah, but something here, and I've said it before and I'll say it again. I think Carl Simpson also says it here as well. I'll bring it up and then we'll go back up. We lost it with our dreadful performance.
Excuse me.
To be honest with you.
Some of that special orange juice earlier.
Bless you. We lost it on our performances. I mean, like the rate who was it when Nuno played the second string side? Because we had West Ham 4 days later, and we lost that.
Yeah.
The more a defeat. I mean, that if we had won that, we would have qualified. So it wouldn't have mattered about this last game.
Well, it's still the principle of it, though, isn't it? We know where we stand now with these people like UEFA. And what made it even more sickening for me is we got no backing from the Premier League, no backing from the FA. It's like,
what's your thoughts on that, Cougar? What's your thoughts on that completely?
What, that we didn't get backed?
Yeah.
It was sickening, isn't it? I mean, you look at, say, Man United when they were having a go and play in the World Club Tournament and stuff. There was always special dispensation made for them. No problem at all. Dermot, you're assaulting your machine there.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, don't blame me. He's getting angry again. Couple of nips on the old special orange juice this morning, and he's letting fly. Bloody UEFA. Yeah. If it had been any other club, there wouldn't have been any issue with UEFA. It would all get sorted out. But if it's us, it seems like we're always the guinea pigs.
I'm going to unmute myself. Is that better, Crispy 1882?
No, we're okay at the moment, are we? Am I sounding all right? Is it just Dermot? Oh, I think it might be your fan or something, Dermot. I don't know. Sounds all right. Yeah, definitely hear something there. All right, not to worry. Let's see, what else have we got here? We've got update on Bob. No news. That's good news. He's stabilizing by the sounds of it. Yeah, that is very much it. It was a big boost hearing him being moved to Milton Keynes, and they seem to have got their act together there. So it's just a waiting process, I would have thought. Certainly feeling very positive, isn't it, Winky? Adam saying about the UEFA decision could be a blessing in disguise, but yeah, UEFA are just so corrupt. Sorry, back again, Dermot.
Is that better?
You're a little bit quiet, mate, but I don't hear any. I don't hear any fan anyway. Well, it's all right from my end anyway. What else we got here? John Fitzpatrick. Did Anthony Gardner score 3 that night, Dermot?
I can't remember.
Oh, you're very quiet now, mate.
Well, apparently Moondog's saying that's better.
Okay. Let's see who else. Carl Simpson again. But like you both said, we lost it ourselves with the dreadful performances. Yeah, but again, you don't expect to have any chance of going through taken away from you like that. That's. I think it's just poor showing anyway. Certainly don't think very much of UEFA because of it. Aaron Dove, UEFA did us a favour being in that Eurocomp this season is daft with COVID. This was a win getting turfed out. Well, I mean, if we look at it that way, then it would have been better we weren't in the first place, wouldn't it? Saved all of the hassle. But yeah, I agree. COVID's got to be looked at as well with European competitions. Well, just football in general could have probably done with a bit of a break and space the games out. If you're going to play like, at least once every, let's say once every 10 days or something, gives it a bit of breathing room. If there's an outbreak somewhere, there's plenty of time to deal with it. But anyway,
I'm gonna have to go off Coover because apparently people are saying that my sound isn't good. So I'm gonna have to.
You actually sound a little bit better right now to me. But
yeah, we may have to end this broadcast so I can sort out my audio, just to diagnose what is happening.
Okay, well I can go through. The
go through the comments and then we'll end it then because I have to sort this out for tonight.
Yeah. Okay. No problem. Let's see. Mark Cousins never went to White Hart Lane for a night game because couldn't get home. Anytime stood on the shelf was banging though. Yeah, it certainly was. It's my favourite times of supporting Spurs. Even when the team wasn't doing well, it was just lovely being on the shelf with you. Well, from my point of view, with my mates, we'd all have a beer or two before getting there and in the right mood for it, pushing and shoving each other around, having a laugh, typical lad stuff. And then just absolutely give it everything verbally. Abuse to the away fans, abuse to the away team, cheering on the lads, singing our lungs out so you could hardly talk the rest of the week. And then all over again on the next home game. Yeah, absolutely loved it. That's Crispy talking about your audio. That's okay. Moondog, morning, Dermot and Coover. Morning, Moondog. Lovely to see you again, mate. John Fitzpatrick, Coover is good. Well, of course I'm good. Oh, no, you mean just about the audio. Right, yeah, okay. Aaron Dove, Coover sound perfect. Dermo has a blowy sound in background. A Wexford Banshee, maybe.
It's actually my laptop.
Oh, there we go.
Blowing. It's my laptop.
You sound really, really loud and clear now.
Yeah, it was my laptop fan. That's what people can hear.
That explains everything.
I did an update on my laptop 2 days ago, and it hasn't been right since. So I'm gonna have to undo that laptop.
That's the one I kept. That's why I kept telling you it sounded like you had Thomas the Tank Engine just revving up in the background.
Yeah, because it wasn't on before. I don't think, was it? We never had this problem before, and it was ever since I did this update. I had problems on Dave's show, and now this one today. So, and I don't think it's the headset either. But this headset I've used since the beginning.
Dermot sounds like he's in front of a waterfall. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
that's better, Dermot. Yeah, it is better. You sound clear as anything there.
Yeah, with a load of naked models.
Adam saying if we'd played better, we wouldn't be in this situation. Yeah, there is definitely that side.
I agree with that, Philip. I really agree with that.
John Fitzpatrick, Anthony Gardner made his debut that night and scored 3 goals. I remember it like it was yesterday.
Yeah,
I can't remember Gardner scoring any goals.
What game was that? John, refresh my memory. I do remember him scoring 3 goals, but refresh my memory that night. Who was against? I do remember it.
There we go. Crispy82. DL cancelled the match, but that was the issue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, ifs and buts at the moment, but it's not ended well anyway. I wasn't happy with that at all.
I tell you what, I'm gonna put the yes. Now I remember John Fitzpatrick. You're dead on. I remember that.
Okay, get to that in a second. Just quickly, Moondog. Maybe UEFA would have wanted the players to play with COVID. The Muppets. Yeah, I think they just they don't want their product to be harmed in any way. So if you miss a match, you're out, kind of thing. But bunch of Muppets. I agree. John Fitzpatrick. I remember your man with the drum. Where did he go?
Oh yeah, I remember that fella. He used to bang it in the East Stand. He was in the lower East Stand. He used to bang it, and that's when the yids come up.
That's right.
Yids.
It was,
and it was so intimidating because you had all.
It really was.
Yeah.
I mean, they banned it, didn't they, for a while?
They did.
I think he's allowed back. I think he's allowed back at the moment, isn't he?
He is, yeah, he's allowed. Just gonna say, if anyone wants to jump on, the link for the show is actually in the chat now. So I've just put that in the chat. If anyone wants to jump on,
We're
Aaron
probably
or
looking.
John
We're
or-
probably looking to keep it to about an hour or so this morning, aren't
well,
we?
I'm saying if everyone's quite happy with my audio, I'm quite happy to go long as if anyone's on. If people want to jump on and jump off, give their opinions this morning, even for 5 minutes, just pop on and pop off, and get
indeed.
your appearances.
Adam saying there must have been some mad scenes back then, Cuba. Well, on the shelf, definitely.
Yeah,
it was the place to be. It was like
they were the mad ones at the lane. They really were.
Basically 20,000 people in 2 banks of standing room, and it was like the subwoofer for a ground. It was all the noise generation was coming from there. We'd even have songs about the other stands about not making enough noise. It was just funny. It was just funny. Definitely the place you want to be, especially if you get right in the middle. It was just surrounded by this roar all the time. Absolutely amazing times.
I actually had my first kiss on the shelf.
Yeah, that was you.
Yeah.
I know I was drunk, but
No, it definitely wasn't you or Kids Cooper.
no, that's right.
Yeah.
You'd have known it, mate. You'd have known it.
It was a nice blonde girl from Norway. That's all I remember.
Mum?
Good morning, Mark.
Our mum's Norwegian. That could have been her.
How are we?
No, it wasn't your man. It was a nice 20-year-old. I was 19 at the time.
Oh, well, morning, Mark.
Mark's gone again.
He's gone. He went to straighten his camera and hit the off switch, I think.
No, when he heard me with the 20-year-old Norwegian bird,
he's just nipped off for a bit of Google action.
This isn't the show for me.
Aaron Dove saying only got to the Old Lane once versus Borough Circular in 2002ish. We won 2-1. Teddy and Les scored. Saw us loads away from home, but only once at the lane. That's a pity, mate.
I love car. Get the car. Yeah, it was actually. I think. Les Ferdinand. What? Yeah, I will do. I will do today. It does work. Hang on. The fans calm down now for some reason, so I don't know why.
Spilled some drink on it.
Yeah, I'm just closing all the apps now that all the apps are closed, but I will. And
it could be just overworking. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you, Mark?
I'm very well. Yourself?
Actually, not too bad. Not too bad.
I had a bit of a nightmare, and I still had you on me telly as well.
All right.
That definitely constitutes a nightmare. I agree.
Yeah. It was stupid technology.
I was still on the telly. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Stupid technology. I normally find shouting and swearing helps a lot.
Yeah. You still got the sparkling hat on from yesterday.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Look at that.
That's
beauty.
an old one.
That certainly is.
Yeah. I said 90s last night, but I think it's the 80s.
It looks like an 80s one.
That is.
Like the 87 one.
I'm sure I had that same hat at some point.
Yeah.
Don't wonder what happened to that. Didn't like wearing flat caps back then, so I think it was just there to just say you had it, sort of thing.
Yeah, I had to dig it out from the bottom of the cupboard somewhere.
Yeah, that's probably where mine is. A few old scarves there as well. Right, what else we got here? We've got the link for the show there. If anybody else wanted to come on, we've got John Fitzpatrick. It was the first time I've seen us beat them, Scummy. Yeah. When visit to the lane. Yeah, okay. And Mark Cousins. Here we go. Ask Mark himself what was it like? Shelf Lower by Park Lane End.
No, I was on about the bloke with a drum.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, gotcha. That's where he was. But
the shelf
he was
it was also in the East Stand. Where I used to sit in the East Stand. There was one fella there with the drum as well.
Yeah. That's the bloke I'm on about. It was.
Yeah.
Well, they knocked most of the shelf down and put corporate boxes in there.
Yeah.
But he was still in that little bit that was the original shelf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was brilliant. He used to be right behind me. You could hear the drum go. And
Yeah.
As I said, when they started shouting yids, it was so intimidating. It was like the whole ground going yids.
Keep the show going, boys, says John Fitzpatrick. Yeah, cheers, John. Well, yeah, we'll just see how it goes now. We're going to play it by ear. Starting to get guests on, so we'll get to Mark in a minute. So perhaps we'll interrogate the hell out of him over some of the stuff.
You carry
Aaron on as well. Morning, Aaron.
Yeah.
Hey lads, all right. You all good?
Yeah, good.
Yeah,
I'm just going to deal with a couple more of the comments, and then we'll get talking to you, lads. Crispy82 saying absolutely travesty knocking down the old East Stand. Yeah, it was absolutely.
It really was.
Hello from Alexander Hilton. Hello, mate. Good to see you again. And John Fitzpatrick, when we beat Arsenal in the Carling Cup semi-final, 5-1 has to be one of my favourite nights of the lane.
It was my favourite night of the lane.
Wasn't that the Jermaine Genus going into Superman mode? Yeah, it was the best game he ever had for us.
And the fella, what was the name of that fella at the end? He was doing this at the end. What was his name? Oh, was it Paul? What was his name? Scored that night as well.
Trying to think.
Solari.
Carl Simpson saying Everson's sister, Dermot.
It was Everson's sister. And her cousin.
Kuva, shave your beard if Sirking scores a goal versus Arsenal. I'm not shaving my beard. No way.
Sirkin's not going to be playing against Arsenal.
No, he's not.
To take the bet, Kuva. You got to counter. You got to counter him now. He's going to have to make a bet with you.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll think of something. Okay. Adam, morning, Mark. John Fitzpatrick, love the flat cat, Mark. John Fitzpatrick again. He's.
He used to.
Oh, he used to. Yeah, cool. He used to sit in the corner in the East Stand. Yeah.
God, I love that East Stand.
John Fitzpatrick, Robbie Keane was doing it. Well, that actually does fit. I can picture him doing that.
Yeah.
Right. So, Mark, start with Mark. I think. What's your take on the whole UEFA ruling? Then chucking us out.
Disgrace.
Absolute disgrace.
I'm looking forward to Aaron's response here.
Yeah, what do you think they should have done instead?
Well, they should have scheduled a game when we were better and they could fit it in. Doesn't matter. The next round's not till February.
Yeah.
We could have played it next month.
Yeah.
Just get it done.
Do you think they're victimising us especially? Because like we said, if it had been Man United or Liverpool or something, that wouldn't have happened, would it?
No, of course it wouldn't. No. The little babies of UEFA.
True enough. Clubs with the biggest profiles are always going to get away with it.
Yeah, of course they do.
It's like with Manchester City with the financial fair play. They were going to be thrown out of the Champions League. Of course it doesn't happen.
Well, they were thrown out of the Champions League. It was only the appeal that got them back in.
Yeah, but they did get back in. That's the point, isn't it? Nothing sticks. Yeah.
Oh,
but
where's Dermot? Where's Dermot gone?
He's. He's probably just a bit drunk shouting at the neighbours.
Yeah, that's the off license. Just brought his delivery round.
Pipeline to the front door. Anyway,
he's just realised the sun's come up in Wexford, man. Like, he thought it was still fucking last night.
He's pulled an all-nighter on the sauce. Is that what he's saying?
The orange juice, man. Orange juice.
Yeah, on the special orange juice. Sorry. Yeah, of course. Aaron, what do you make of the UEFA ruling?
I'm fucking overjoyed. I'm one of those wanker fans that didn't want anything to do with the Europa Conference League, man. The national fucking lampoons, European fucking vacation Conference League bullshit competition, man. Oh, we can be the inaugural winners of a competition that means nothing. Big fucking deal. Focus on 2 domestic cups and a top 4 finish. That's what I want. UEFA did us a favour. They did us a fucking lemon, and I'm fucking delighted. All right, I know. There's a shitload of fans want silverware. They want to fucking open up that trophy cabinet, regardless of the fact that it's a fucking bullshit, makey-uppy, nonsense fucking competition up there with the charity fucking trophy or the fucking international club competition. All those bullshit cups mean nothing to me. FA Cup, League Cup, domestic league, right? That's what I want our priority to be this season. And so I'm fucking delighted UEFA did us a fucking favour on that one. Sorry, lads, I know that's going to offend a lot of people.
No, it's fine. It's an opinion, mate. It's perfectly valid. I mean, if we end up winning a couple of domestic cups and getting the top 4, nobody's going to be complaining, are they?
We don't have to play Thursday night games in fucking outer Bongmonsuria now. You know what I mean? We can prepare for the games properly that we have in advance. Thursday night is a curse, right? Whether it's the UEFA or the Europa or the Europa Conference League, Thursday nights fuck up your preparation for your league games on a fucking Sunday. I want Saturday fucking 3 p.m. kickoffs. I don't want to see us fucking playing at 2 p.m. or 12:30 fucking p.m. on a Sunday. I want us, the team, to prepare properly, have a week to do it. I'm fucking delighted we're out of that Mickey Mouse tournament now, man. So there you go. That's the view from Dublin.
You could also make that argument about the Champions League, though, couldn't you? Because it's still going to be a midweek fixture.
Yeah, but they play on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, right? And geographically, most of the teams you're going to play against in Champions League are based in Western Europe. All right, Italy, Spain, Holland, France, right? But when you go into the lesser tournaments, you end up playing in fucking Moldova.
Yeah, Azerbaijan and stuff. Yeah,
Kazakhstan. And I've no disrespect to any of those countries, but I'm only talking about the distance in time, the time difference, the travel. You play on a Thursday night, you fly home that night. You can't train on a Friday. You get a half-day session on a Saturday to prepare for a game on a Sunday. I honestly think this is a fucking blessing in disguise, boys. And for me, it's top 4. That's it. We got to get this stadium, this team, into the fucking Champions League. We've got to keep Conte. We've got to be able to attract players. And for me, we can only do that if we're playing in Champions League. So I'm willing to sacrifice this Inter fucking Toto Cup or whatever they want to call it. For a proper push for the top 4.
Adam here saying if we win a domestic cup and get top 4, I'll be celebrating for the next 6 months.
Adam, I'll be coming down to Kerry and tearing the fucking place up, brother, if we fucking win a cup and make the top 4, man. I'll be running amok.
Yeah, we got our first complaint. Oh dear.
This constant
hey, Duck Jive, man. He's the legend that's given us so much fucking joy, being able, enabling us to be able to watch these old games. So thanks, Duck Jive, man. The sub to your channel. Thank you.
Yeah. Apologise for the swearing, but it's the way some Dublin people talk. So I'm used to.
Oh, sorry. Was I cursing?
A bit industrial. That's
a bit industrial.
It's
okay. Never mind.
Sorry, guys. I forgot. Yeah.
Don't worry, Adam. You're grand. Just a question to both of you. What does Levy have to do now in the transfer window? How much do you think that Conte has to spend, and where does he need to spend it? I'll start with you, Mark.
Well, who knows with Levy? He's probably promised Conte about 200 million and he'll get a couple of quid, to be honest. But, well, I'd like to see someone come in and help Harry Kane. Not replace him, obviously, but, Vlahovic or something, that would do. and maybe, well, do we need defenders now? Davis is Superman. Dyer is Superman as well.
You're talking us out of the transfer window entirely at the moment, though. That's the trouble. Players are improving, aren't they?
We all know what.
We still got Romero to come back. I mean,
yeah. I forgot about him. I forgot about him. We don't need him anymore.
But I think we still need to bolster the ranks, though. I mean, but there's still better players than Davis, no matter how well he is doing. But it's good to know at least we have got him to fall back on at the moment.
Yeah, definitely.
Be interesting.
And Aaron, the same to you as well. How much do you think Liga needs to give Conte to spend in January, and where do you think we need to improve?
Sorry, was that to me?
Yeah, it was to you. Yeah.
Well, look, man. I have a soft spot for a right winger, like a Sonny on the right. I used to play on the wing. I used to play right back, right mid, right wing, centre forward, number 10, and that's. I just feel that side of the pitch. It's now I know we're not going to get another Son. I mean that guy is unique. He's one in a million. But I just want something like that. I really think if we had a Sonny on the right, it would just fucking sort everything out. I'm happy with Højbjerg and Skippy. I do want the Deadwood out. And I'm not one of those lads who wants to give everybody else a second chance because of the game that happened on the weekend where Winksy and fucking Undombele and Delhi did all right. That's all right. It's not good enough for me, man. So I definitely centre mid and somebody who's creative on the right side. I'd be happy with that. I don't ask for much this Christmas. Just give me Son on the right. Santa Claus, if you can find him.
Yeah. And once John Fitzpatrick here, let you read this out, Coover. I'd just love to know your thoughts on this player that John Fitzpatrick is saying.
There's talks. Delicht. Do you mean? He wants out of Juve. I'll take him all day. Yeah, he was had the world at his feet when he was at Ajax and leaving there. I think everybody assumed he was going to go to Barcelona or something and join like Frankie de Jong and the crowd over there. But he chose Juve. He's done okay, but he's saying he wants to go on the next step on his career. So, would he be looking at us as an upgrade from Juventus? I'm not so sure he would. He might be sort of trying to plumb for a role at Liverpool or perhaps City or something like that. If we could get him, though, I'd be delighted. The bloke can play football, that's for sure, and he's a leader.
Yeah.
How are Italian teams doing at the moment in Champions League? I don't watch European football, so I only watch Spurs or Ireland. So that's what I'm reduced to these days. But how are the Italian teams doing in the Champions League or European competition?
I haven't watched much of the Champions League this year, to be honest with you. I've just got so fed up with UEFA and how it's corruptly run. So I've just given up, really. I haven't even watched the Europa. I watched this in the Europa League, in the Conference League. Of course I will, but I haven't really watched the Champions League this year.
It's hard to watch when we're not in it, man. That's what it is for me.
It is. And also a quote here from Alexander Hilton. Thanks for the comment, Alexander. Brilliant comment. He said 300 million to win and challenge for the league, 150 million for the Champions League, and 15 million for the certified Europa League. I mean, I'll go from Coover to Mark, then to you, Aaron. I mean, what do you say to Alexander Hilton there, Coover?
Well, yeah, I mean, there's no way around it. You're going to have to spend significantly to get some of these trophies now, because we're up against the likes of Chelsea and Man City, who've got open checkbooks for years. It's a realistic sort of figure we're looking at. I'd say, if you want top quality, you've got to pay top money. Very, very lucky to get anybody in a free that's actually world class. So, come on, Levy, get that checkbook out and see what Paratici and Conte can do. Because at the moment it's looking very good what Conte can do with players, isn't it?
It is. It really is. Mark,
Yeah,
what do you say to?
I had to get up close so I could read the comment. I'm only on my phone, but like,
Hang on,
yeah,
I'll get it
that's
back up for you again.
definitely the figures you're looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's definitely the figures. But will Levy spend it? I mean, we all know, like, certainly if we get locked down again with this new variant, Levy will say, "Oh, there's no money. The fans aren't coming in." Blah, 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 blah. You know his normal bullshit that he comes out with. There's no money. We tried to get him, but it was too much. And we tried to get Vlahovic, but his wages was, it's all the same rubbish that we hear all the time.
It's always a smoke screen, isn't there? Yeah. Yeah.
Aaron, what do you say to Alexander Hilton? Would you agree with him with the amount of money there for each?
Yeah, well, when I initially read that, and again, like Mark, I'm on a phone, so and I have you guys on my TV, so and the comments are kind of cutting off half of what you're putting up on screen there. I wasn't sure if he was talking about reward money there for participation and getting to the final, or expenditure, or what he wants us to spend. Look, I mean, okay. I've been Levy and Enoch out since they fired Martin Yall. Okay, I haven't bought a single shred of merchandise since they got rid of Yall, and I've been staunch Enoch out since then. But I have to make a slight caveat here in that bringing in Paratici or whatever the fuck you say it, and Conte indicates to me that maybe it's finally clicked for Levy. He's finally understood that, okay, we've got the best stadium in the world. We've got the best fans in the world. We've now got one of the best managers in the world and one of the best directors of football in the world. So I'm just hoping. And now I do have Brian Daigle sitting on my shoulder saying, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. It's Enoch, it's Levy. But I'm trying to fucking look at not January so much, but certainly the summer, that we start making serious fucking transfers. We start getting rid of shit and bringing in some proper quality world class players, because that's what we need. We're Tottenham Hotspur. We're not in a Mickey Mouse club, We're a serious team with a serious stadium and best training facilities. You can bring a player or two, and I just think Levy might have actually finally figured it out. So, time will tell. And like David Harris is, I'll stay optimistic. It's all I can do, man.
Yeah, I know. I mean, where do you stand in this, Mark, with the Levy out and that? Are you Levy out, or have you become Levy out, or are you Levy in? Where do you stand on Enoch and Levy?
There's no denying the man's built a great stadium, the training facilities, but what has he done for the football side of things? All right, you say the stadium and the training and that, but I'm on about our progression. When Poch was there, we should have won the league twice.
Yeah.
When Leicester won it, and the year after when Chelsea won it, we were by far the best team in that league. We needed a little push, say 100 million at the most, and we'd have had 2 titles. And what did we get? The square root of jack shit.
That's true.
And you got to blame Levy for that.
Yeah.
So
you do, Mark. I agree with you. I mean, the Leicester one, we should have won that league.
And
do it.
The year Chelsea won it, the year after, they finished 10th the year before. They had no Europe, no nothing. We were in the Champions League, and we had to play Tuesday and Saturday, or Wednesday and Sunday, whatever it was. And, I can't remember who got injured, but we got a couple of injuries and it knocked us. Every time we played a Champions League game, we'd come back in the league the Saturday after or the Sunday after, and we would draw. And that cost us. We should have won that league when Chelsea won it as well.
Yeah. I mean, the Leicester one we should have won. that season. We
were by far the best team.
We were.
But we were in the Champions League again.
Yeah.
And that because we never had the squad depth, where Levy never stuck his hand in his pocket, get us those 2 or 3 backup players that would have got us over the line. He didn't.
Yeah.
Was that the time when we didn't sign a player for 4 windows?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, but there we go.
That
just about says it all.
Yeah.
You look at the great teams that have won the league, like your Man United back in the day, your Liverpool's back when I was a kid. Every year they bring in a couple of people just to freshen it up, a couple of new faces. The ones that were there.
And move out some of the old places. Man United were legendary for that. Move out the old. They always move out players before they get past their prime, or if they're getting past their prime, move them out quickly. If you are enjoying this, please like and subscribe. We are trying to get to 200 before the new year, so that would be a dream for us.
Have you got any more since the Irish Hearts were big you up last night?
Well, I let Cooper tell this story. It's been quite deflating this morning, hasn't it, Cooper? A little bit.
Yeah, I mean, we went up to 184 subscribers and then suddenly dropped down to 171 again. So perhaps people decided we're not for them. Perhaps who knows? But we're on an upward trend, so it's nice.
Good.
Be amazing if we got to 200 for the new year, though.
Hey, lads! I'll give you a tip on how to penetrate the Korean market, which is 33% of the entire nation's population obsessed with Tottenham. Dermot Goguma. Yeah. Okay, Goguma. That's how you pronounce it. Okay, Goguma or Goguma.
Send it to me. Send it to me. If you can.
I'll send you the phonetic pronunciation of Goguma.
That's the one you can't say, isn't it?
Yeah. Yes, he says gorgeous gargle, gurgle. Yeah, Goguma. All right. She's into the Korean market, man. 44 million people population, 33% of them support Tottenham. Yeah, so Goguma, get it right, brother.
I will. Yes. Well, put it in the chat there, and I'll copy and paste it.
John Fitzpatrick saying there, Alex, there's no way we'll spend 300 million, 100 million if we're lucky. Yeah, I think that's probably more likely.
We're only spending if we sell. I mean, we're only going to spend money if we get rid of Delhi, Ndombele.
Yeah,
you know, they're 2 lads that can bring us in 100 million potentially.
Yeah. Really?
Right? Yeah, the 2 of them together. I mean, I honestly think that, okay, we might have to throw in a fucking Harry Winks or something to sweeten the deal, but like Delhi, everybody knows his marketability. Ndombele, same, right? And their skill, like there are leagues they are suited to: Spain, Italy, possibly the German league, certainly the French league, and I can honestly see us, you know, bringing in about 100 mil for the 2 of them with Levy's business savvy. But it's who do we spend on that I'm always concerned about, because we've bought so many fucking duds. Oh, sorry for cursing. I'm trying not to. We've bought so many duds, you know, over the years.
It's very hard for an Irishman not to swear. It really is.
It's impossible, man. And I'm a dub, you know what I mean?
I tell you one thing, Aaron, before I come on doing these shows, right, I have to go and bless myself and pray to God, don't swear. Just don't swear.
Dermot, my nana was 98, right, before she died. Her last words were "feck off." You know what I mean? Like, it's part and parcel, man, you know? So, as Oscar Wilde said, there's no such thing as bad language, only good language used badly. So, you know, that's my justification for saying
it's good enough for us.
Exactly.
I do apologise again for the bad behaviour.
We've lost Mark, I think.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's the peck off that done me. That is Father Ted. I love Father Ted. The thick off done me.
Carl Simpson saying Juve wants Ndombele as well, so you never know. Yeah, true.
So what's your thoughts on that, you three? I was going to ask you, that was my next question. So, you know, would you let Ndombele go to Juventus and for a part exchange for another player, and who would you pick?
Well, if De Ligt is on the radar, then that's the obvious part and player exchange, isn't it? And give them the difference.
Yeah. How about the Babler? Would you go for him?
Dybala.
Yeah, Dybala,
maybe. I mean, I'll kind of get the feeling that one's sort of that ship sailed sort of thing. We should have perhaps got him when we had the chance earlier, but he doesn't seem quite as hot now, does he?
We have John Fitzpatrick. We need to show ambition and get these top young talents. Yeah, but you need to throw in some experience there as well with them.
That's what Paratici's in for.
Yeah, it's got to be absolutely top, not just potential though. They've got to be performing right now. We can't keep doing this endless cycle of going for potential and ending up with nothing a lot of the time.
Adam says if Levy gets, hang on, sorry.
Oh, okay, you do it.
Yeah, if Levy actually gets his checkbook out, I'll shave my beard.
Yeah, that's fair.
You don't have much of a beard, Adam, but fair play to you. Love the optimism. Derek said Chelsea had contact. That was the year Chelsea won the league.
Yes. Yeah, they did.
They had contact. So that says it all, really, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It really is.
Will he do the same for us? Who knows?
That's true. Carl Simpson said it's a sin you don't have more subs. It is what it is, but we enjoy doing this. So, thank you, Carl. Very kind words, and hopefully we get more soon. Wayne Bonner, morning, Wayne. How are you? He said, morning, gents. Just got in from work. What have I missed? You've missed. You missed the game this morning from 1970-71, Nottingham Forest, which we won 6-1.
Sorry, Dermot. Really sorry. I've just got to go for a couple of minutes.
Okay, Grant.
Okay.
Yeah. You missed the game this morning, 71. We beat 6-1 Nottingham Forest, and we've just been talking about Tottenham. So, do you know what I mean? Just talking about who we get in, who we want to go out. We've got John Fitzpatrick, GL and Stevie B are out the door. Now, I've heard a whisper. Well, it's more of a whisper. I've heard somebody's told me that Stevie B is going to Lazio. Now, I'd love to know you lads' thought of this. So what do you think of that, Aaron, to start with? Do you think that'd be a good move?
Sorry, I was reading the comments. Were you asking me a question?
Yeah, I was. Stevie B is supposed to be going to Lazio. Apparently, it's nearly a done deal. Would you think that'd be a good move?
Who, Bergwijn?
Yeah.
Yeah, any move out of the club is a good move for that fucker, for us. I no offense to the lad. He's got pace, he's got heart, he's got a good physique, but he doesn't have the quality. He doesn't have the head. He doesn't have the mentality. He's another player we could possibly plug 20 mil out of, if we offload him now. He's wanted, I believe, in the area of the VC back in Holland. Were you saying now the Italian clubs are?
Yeah, Lazio, that's nearly a done deal apparently.
Problem is, Italy and Spain have no money at the moment, to purchase players. So, if it was an exchange deal, it was something that we could work into an exchange deal. Yeah, I'd be happy with that. But they don't have cash on the table. They don't have cash up front, man. Pigs of Europe, Portugal, Italy, Greece, Spain. No offense, but man, they're the pigs of Europe. Yeah, that's where the acronym comes from. And unfortunately, that's now filtered into football. There's no cash on the table for these countries. So if it's an exchange deal, and I wouldn't put Levy and Paratici past that. Yeah, often, definitely often.
Yeah,
I don't want to convert him into a right back. I don't want to convert him into a number 10 or whatever. Conte said no. Get him out, cash in, bring somebody else in.
That's it. Mark, what do you say? And also Gio, would you like to see both of them out the door in January?
Well, neither of them have actually ripped trees up, have they, since they've been here?
No.
Bergwijn scored on his debut against City, wasn't it? He scored.
Yeah, he did.
I think. And has Lo Celso actually scored?
I
was going to say,
he has. Lo Celso scored goals, but
is that in that stupid? Is that league or is that the stupid Europe thing?
Oh, good point. Yeah, my
I
memory's
think
fucked.
it's more in the league.
He has scored in the league.
Yeah, I think he has. Yes.
Well, it's not many because I can't remember.
Didn't he come off the bench in a game and he slotted in from the left-hand side? My memory's terrible for numbers and stats and stuff like that. I'm not like you lads, so but he has he has on occasion performed for us. Look, Lo Celso out of the bad batch right before Delhi, Undombele, Winks, and Lo Celso. Lo Celso is probably my favourite out of the four of them, just because he hasn't really had the opportunity to show us what he can do. Um, and I have a little bit of a soft spot for Argentinians, of course, because Ricky Villa and Ozzy Ardiles and Mauricio Tarrico and Pochettino, blah blah blah. But I'd love to see Lo Celso given a chance. I still think that guy can do something for us. The other three, Undombele, Delhi, Winks, off them, man, off them.
Oh, Dermot, I think you've lost you.
I was going to say, is he on mute?
Yeah, sorry. Gio has scored one league goal for us last season.
Yeah, I was going to say, I can't remember.
And he scored one in the he scored one in the League Cup. Yeah, so he's out of pardon me. He's proven this 3 seasons. He played 27 appearances in his first season. Didn't score. He made 17 appearances last year, scored 1 goal, 2 goals, 1 in the league, 1 in the League Cup. And he's made 7 appearances this season and hasn't scored. But he hasn't scored. So
Yeah, look what
And
he's
he's
done for
only made-
Argentina.
yeah, and he's only made 36 appearances for Argentina and only scored 2 goals.
Oh, all right.
36 appearances for Argentina is
Yeah.
very, very. I mean, that's impressive. That should be
Yeah.
commended for a guy his age. You're talking about one of the world's greatest international football teams, and he's played for them, what, 33, 36 times?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, that's impressive, okay? So they obviously see something that we haven't seen yet at the Lane.
Yeah.
But that is a very impressive figure, man. That,
Yeah, it
to
is.
play for your national side, that amount of time is brilliant.
Yeah, we're going to end the stream here. We, pardon me. Do you want to take out? I've got something in my throat, Hoover.
Yep, no problem. Yeah, unfortunately, something's come up for me in real life, so I'm going to have to go in a minute. So I think Dermot's thinking it's probably a good time to end it. Well,
I just wanted to get these comments in. Super Tottenham, thank you very much. Very kind of you. Please everyone go over to his YouTube channel and subscribe to Super Tottenham. I have sent you a comment, Super Tottenham. If you can reply to me, DM me on Twitter at Tottenham Tantrum, and I would like to have a talk with you. Just quickly, John Fitzpatrick says, us Irish get away with it. Yes, we do. Adam said, your grandmother, Aaron, sounds like a legend, Aaron. And he also said, Father 10, elite comedy. Tommy Talk Balls. Good morning, Tommy Talk Balls. How are you, sir? Said, yes, chaps, the Tottenham flat cap is dynamite. Looks like it to double up as a crash helmet too. Love it. Everyone get over to Tommy Talk Balls, get your subscriptions over to him. He does a great show. It's a brilliant show. Carl Simpson's, I want proven players now. It's time to stop just going for young optimistic players. I agree with that, Carl. And again, Super Tottenham says Nombelli's a good player. He just needs to be coached, a little arm around him, and a bit like Harry Redknapp, style can do the trick. I actually agree with you on that. I actually do agree with you on that. Yeah. Tommy Talkballs, Vedel and Baka and Baraka, Bayern Munich. I'll let you read that out very quickly, Hoover.
Well, Vidal with Barca, Bayern Munich, Leverkusen, Juve, Inter Milan, and over 100 cups for Chile is the one. Yes, he's certainly an experienced player, isn't he?
He is, and that one there as well. If you can just read.
Hello, Celery, Aaron, and all the crew. Them. Then we've got John Fitzpatrick. Vidal's experience is exactly what the team needs. Yep. He scored against City. Carl Simpson's in. That is because Lo Celso keeps going to Argentina and getting injured. Yeah, he does tend to do that, doesn't he? Lo Sick Note needs to go, says Derek Hutchinson. There's that side to it. Yeah, I'm kind of agreeing, I must admit.
Yeah.
And Adam saying, thanks for a great morning stream, lads. Thank you for tuning in again, mate.
Thank you for tuning in. If you've enjoyed this stream, please like and subscribe. You can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Top Tantrum. If you want to, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can donate to the channel as well. There's a link within the chat at the top of the chat, and there's also the if you go on the YouTube channel, just press on the donation page, and you can donate there. But I know it's a hard time for everyone at Christmas, but the money you do give us is put back into the channel, and just to improve things like me getting a better laptop, so it doesn't sound like I'm blown in front of a waterfall on somewhere in Wexford somewhere, and doesn't sound like I'm Darth Vader. Again, just very quickly, Carl Simpson, great show. John Fitzpatrick, thank you very much. He says Coys and Celery Agent with 3 hearts. I want to thank my co-host Coover again for a brilliant this morning again as ever. Mark, thank you very much for popping on.
Big up, lads.
Lovely having you. And Aaron, my Irish brother, thank you for coming on this morning. It's been great having you on. And
sorry to have to cut it short. Really, it was going quite well there.
It was. I also like to wish everyone a very, very Merry Christmas. If you don't see it, Aaron, same to Merry Christmas to you, man. If I don't get to speak to you before then, Aaron's gone. Well, Merry Christmas.
He doesn't hang about.
No. Merry Christmas to you, Mark. If I don't get to see you then, but we'll probably will see you during the week.
And yourselves. Stay safe.
Truth sets free. Good to see you as well, mate.
Good man. Truth sets free. Thank you very much. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was the morning show. We may be back with Ben tomorrow. We don't know. But again, if you do like what you've seen, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 200 before New Year. So let's make our dreams a reality. And please,
we were due to have Sean Butler on this afternoon, but unfortunately he has to cancel due to work commitments. So we'll find something else to do. Maybe we'll put on a game or something. Anyway, we'll be back later at 5:30 anyway, won't we, Dermot?
Yeah, we are. I don't know what we're doing.
We've got some matches we can show. Yeah. We'll find something. Okay.
Aaron just said my phone bombed out. Merry Christmas to all. Merry Christmas to you, Aaron.
Merry Christmas, mate.
As I said, if you like what you've seen, please like and subscribe. We're trying to get to 200. And all I'm going to say is, go on, Coover, give the famous words.
Woohoo!
And what's the other famous words?
No, we've got to always do the Phil Lattis roar, though. The other famous words are, Levy out.